Hi, it's Dorothy Guining with Scrapbooking Quebec. In this video, I'm going to share my Scrappy kit and plans for October and November 2024. I have a busy 2 months ahead, so that's why I'm grouping the 2 months together. I am a little under the weather at the moment, so I do apologize for my voice. Tomorrow on YouTube, I'll unbox my design team kit for the Mercy Tiara Kit's October release. That's called Cuddle Up, so more fun stuff coming there. Today's share includes two brand new collections, one from 49 and Market, the other from Stampin' Up. I also beefed up some stash, so you will see some products from Simple Stories, Echo Park Paper, and Vicki Boutin. At the end of this video, I'll share still shots and tell you all about my October and November YouTube plans. So let's get started. And the first collection I'm going to share is 49 and Market's Vintage Orchard collection. So what I'm showing you right there is the cover sheet to a printed paper pack. I have a handful of embellishments as well. We're going to start with the papers. So this comes with 10 different double-sided pattern papers plus the flip side of the cover sheet. With 49 and Market, that is always a usable piece of paper. I love the color palette, very autumnal this collection, which happens to be among my favorite color palettes. So what I bought was the printed paper pack. That's what I'm showing you right now. But in a moment, you're going to see I bought 4 additional printed papers, and then I also bought the solids paper pack. So right here, I'm showing you the doubles. So for that floral one here, this checkered one, this one almost looks a little bit like a newsprint, and another checkered one. All of those are doubles. Here's the solid paper pack. So this comes once again with 10 different papers. These are double-sided, so there's 2 of each color, but I'm showing you each side has a different color. I really get a lot of use out of having the solid paper packs, especially when there are 2 of each color. For example, I like making frame style foundation pages, and just having 2 of the same as a double page scrapper is really, really helpful for me. So I'm just fanning out the papers here to give you an idea of the color scheme, and now I'm showing you the embellishments. So I have the chipboard words there for this collection. I have a 96-piece ephemera pack. I'm not going to open the entire thing, but I will pull out a few because these 49 and Market ephemera packs are really jam-packed full, and the sizes are really varied. So there's really big pieces, very small little tabs, and there's everything in between. There's also words. They're very, very, I don't know, useful, I guess. Also, I have 2 laser cut packs as well. This one here is the Wildflowers one, and this one is Elements. So one of them is lots of foliage and flowers. The other one is more icons. I have other stuff that I'm going to bring in from my stash. These here are chipboard frames from 49 and Market. Those will work well. Those were just in my stash. And I'm also bringing in some alphas from Simple Stories. Those off-white ones are from Simple Stories. The same thing there with those little typewriter keys. I just showed you my pop-in desk organizer. I'll talk about that at the end. That's where I store my monthly kits. Right now, I want to talk about this new collection from Stampin' Up called Autumn to Remember. Now, this is really new to Stampin' Up. Basically, they're taking over a bit of close to my heart's scrapbooking products, and this is a workshop. So I'm showing you that in this collection, there is an instruction sheet with 6 different pages or 3 double page spreads, the cutting instructions and everything. There's even photo templates. That's what I showed you there as well, those little white pieces of paper. Now in this collection pack, there are 18 papers. So what I'm showing you right now are first 6 double-sided printed papers. This one has a very similar color scheme to what I showed you in 49 and Market, but the artwork is completely different. This is much more whimsical. Now, in addition to those 6 double-sided papers, there are 4 single-sided pattern papers as well. That's what I'm showing you right now. The first 2 were like wood grain, then a stripe, and then this brown tone on tone. There's also 8 cardstock pieces, or 8 solids, I should say. These aren't really cardstock. It's more two-tone paperweight solid papers. They're really nice. It's something that Close to My Heart offered, and it's new to Stampin' Up. So there are 8 pieces of those, 2 in each of the colors. In addition to that, there are 2 kind of punch-out sheets, and basically what these are, it's like ephemera and almost like cut files. Some of them are quite big. They pop out seemingly very easy, so that's kind of fun. And I'm just trying to pop one out right now because this is a fairly large one. It's almost got these like diagonal lines on it, and it seems that those colored pieces are to back it. There's also a 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Some of them are wordy bits, other ones 12-inch border strips. And this is like a laser cut sticker sheet. Really, really cool. I think it's stickers. Anyway, it's laser cut. They look like wood grain, but it is cardstock. And that's just the back of the packaging with all of the colors. So that's great if you're looking for coordinating ink colors. Now that was the workshop kit, but you can buy the paper separately. That's what I'm showing you right now. So that is a 12 by 12 paper pack, and in that there are the very same pattern papers, but there are 4 of each. I also bought the solid cardstock pack, or I should say again, the solid paper pack. It's not the same as the cardstock, but I really, really like it. They are all classic coordinating colors for this. They're classic colors for Stampin' Up, and they were different than the ones that were offered in the workshop kit, or they were additional ones, I should say. So now I'm just kind of spanning everything out here, and I'm showing you what I'm bringing in from my stash. So I'm bringing in those off-white and hickory alphas, both from Simple Stories. That white and gold whimsical one, it's an older one from Vicki Boutin. I have gold enamel dots from Pink Fresh Studio, and those are titles, foam titles from my past Simple Stories collection. Honestly, all of the colors went with it, so I'm throwing that in as well. Now I needed something that didn't have autumn colors here, so I'm pulling in this, which is basically tidied up and beefed up leftovers from the July Mercy Tiara kit, which was called Summer Lovin'. And this one was full of material from Simple Stories and Echo Park paper. So I'm showing you I kind of tidied it up. I kept the nice 12-inch strips, scraps, I guess you could say, but I threw away any annoying little pieces that were kind of messing up my bag. I wanted this to look nice, neat, and tidy, and almost new again to use. So I showed you the pattern papers that I had left, but I also am going to bring in some material from my stash. So I'm going to start with some cardstock. I'm just spanning out the paper here, and basically I have made tons of stuff with this kit already. It's like the kit that just keeps on giving. It came with a 6x8 paper pad, and I think that's the reason why I managed to stretch it so far. So you can see I brought in white and cream cardstock because there's kind of that base color in this entire collection. Some is cream based, some is white. I brought in some colored cardstock as well, the green, the navy, that robin's egg, and the orange. That sticker sheet is from Echo Park paper. Again, it was in that Summer Lovin' kit. I have some leftover tags and cut apart sheets. I have 2 ephemera packs here, one from Echo Park paper, the other from Simple Stories. And now I'm showing you some chipboard frames. Again, most of this stuff was in that Mercy Tiara kit. I'm showing you that 6x8 paper pad. I still have some of it left, but I definitely used lots of it. I have this sticker book from Simple Stories. I forget the name of that collection. I can't see it on the screen. It might be something like Let's Go. It's an old travel collection from a few years ago, but I felt like a lot of the colors went, so I'm throwing that in my kit. And I did bring in a bunch of alphas, and I really brought in lots of colors here. So those green ones are from Pink Fresh Studio. I have orange ones from Simple Stories, some from Vicki Boutin as well, and I have those navy ones, thickers. That was from a past Jen Hadfield collection. Now, this is a page kit. It's from the Vicki Boutin Discover and Create collection. I just made myself a small page kit. This collection has been in my stash for quite some time, and I just kind of want to work my way through it. It's absolutely beautiful, so I don't know why I haven't used it faster. Anyway, my starting off point was that floral paper that you saw earlier. I'm showing you that for some of these I have full sheets, for others I have partial sheets. Again, kind of tidied up here, but I do like the color scheme. And again, with all the autumnal colors that I have that I showed you earlier, this is going to be a nice change for me. That sticker sheet, there's not much left on it, is from photo play paper. I also have white and black cardstock, so that I might need more of it, but that's from my stash. And I do have some embellishments as well. So I have a sticker sheet from that very same collection. I also have some papery pieces. I don't know how many packs of those papery pieces I have, but I feel like I have tons of them. So I threw those in there as well. They're in that little pink plastic envelope from the scrapbook.com. I have these little acetate paper clips, so I'm bringing those in as well. I had bought this collection myself, and I also received some of it in a design team kit from Mercy Tiara. I also had the alphas there. Those were from Vicki, Boutin. Now I am going to throw in some tools from my stash. These are old retired stamps and dies. That one there is called Love of Leaves from Stampin' Up. I have another one as well called Falling for Leaves, again retired. There's one very similar in the current catalog, but they are very similar to what I already have, which is why I did not purchase the one that's in the catalog, the one that I'm showing you now. I love leaf dies, and I typically jump on them. But if I have something similar in my stash, I'm not going to buy them. There is one that I really want to buy, but it's not available at this time. It's called Changing Leaves from Stampin' Up. It's going to be available towards the end of September, and I'm filming this mid-September. And I want that one because the leaves are much bigger and a little bit different than what I have. The one I just showed you there is another retired one called Pretty Pumpkins from Stampin' Up. This is an embossing folder and die set. You're not going to get the true beauty of it. It's called Tree Rings, but basically what this stamps on, it doesn't stamp. I don't have the stamp for it. What this embosses and punches out are these really cool tree rings. This here is actually a new product. I don't even have the plastic off of it yet. It's an embossing folder called Birchwood. So that's an actual new product from Stampin' Up. All of those I'm going to be slipping in this pop-in desk organizer, and you will see it towards the end. I'll explain all of that. I'm just going to throw in a few more products here. I have 3 tiny alphabets. Those are all in colors that are in this collection: wood grain, green, and blue. I also have some enamel dots, some autumnal colors. I threw them in there as well. And those are little wordy bits from Tim Holtz that I thought would work out. Now, in addition to all of this, I have a selection of products from the Stampin' Up September-December mini catalog that I will be playing with through until the end of December. I showed these products last month, which is why I'm not showing them to you right now, but I will link up that video below. But that is basically it, and I am so excited about this month's kit, or this kit for the next 2 months. So this is where I store my monthly kits, in a large desktop organizer. It's called a large pop-in desk organizer from Staples, or that's where I bought mine. There are 3 compartments. I store the papers in the back tier, and each collection is in its own giant baggie with their coordinating embellishments. In the front 2 tiers, I include alphas, enamel dots, and other embellishments, anything that can be used for all of the collections. And also, I keep my tools and anything bulky there. Now, while talking about my October and November plans, I'm going to show you still shots for each one of the collections I shared. I plan to do 4 layout process videos each month. That's as usual. The only change is there will be no layout share at the beginning of November. I'm sorry, no kit share at the beginning of November, and there's going to be only 1 layout share for the 2 months. That's going to be at the end of November. Also, I will be getting some new material in November for Mercy Tiara kits for my design team kit. I will do process videos with that kit, but no unboxing. And there will be some other awesome YouTubers, however, doing unboxings for that. So be sure to check out Shannon Allure, Sarah Wiles, and Tracy Banks. They all share the material. As always, if you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would be thrilled if you did. And if you are a subscriber, thank you very, very much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be back tomorrow on YouTube. Bye-bye.